Here we go, guys. It's Hoops here with a video. So I'm just trying to get out of the sun, but yeah, just recently we bought ourselves a Toyota Hilux. So it's a 2015 Toyota Hilux, which you can see right here. And yeah, we're going to be doing this channel, well, this section of videos. So this will be a separate little playlist for this video. We'll be doing everything to this 2015 Toyota Hilux. So it's a turbo diesel, it's automatic. It's a 3 litre D4D, but yeah, this series that I'm going to be doing is basically just upgrading this and putting all the little bits and pieces that I actually enjoy, like the rooftop tent and things like that, and power supplies. So we're going to show you how to do power supplies, solar panels, inverters, you name it, switches, LED lights, all the camping gear. We're probably eventually going to put hot water system, water storage, all that. So if you're into that sort of stuff and you like seeing cars get done up and things like that, there's a great channel for you to check out. You also can see my Holden Tirana restoration job that I've done so far on my channel as well. So if you're new here and you like this, sounds like it's up your alley, hit that subscribe button, and yeah, don't forget to come and check us out and check out the other videos on my channel. So it's an outdoor channel. Other than that, we're doing this as our separate playlist for the channel as well. So yeah, we'll run the intro and we'll get into showing you our first job of the day for the 2015 Hilux.
Welcome to Hooper's Mayhem, if that's your wish. You will see him try very hard to catch important fish. He will swing a detector around and round. He will find all kinds of treasures on the ground. He loves the caves, he loves the things, he loves just doing everything. To runs and smoking meat. He's a meat smoker that can't be beat. It's Hooper's Mayhem, Hooper's Mayhem, lots of mayhem, really mayhem, a mayhem, Hooper's Mayhem. Oh, won't you you subscribe, just subscribe. Please, I just want someone to subscribe. All my family have subscribed. And I know someone I don't know who'll subscribe. Subscribe. Love it. Subscribe.
Alright, so I'm in the back of the Hilux, and you can see the floor. Even though this is going to have the roll-out drawers and stuff in it, I'm still going to tidy it up, and the walls. So you'll see most of this walls, obviously. So what I'm doing is just running a bead of tape along this top section, and then I'm going to put newspapers just to protect the top half from getting any overspray or paint up onto the bits that I don't want white. So basically, yeah, just run the newspaper all the way around, and like I said, I'm going to do the floor, the side walls, and even the rear tailgate. But once I've got all the paper up, what I'm going to do is give this a good clean, or get some hot soapy water, wash it all out, dry it off as best as I can, and then yeah, give it a nice light spray, and then we'll come back in with a final coat. But yeah, it's the first real job on the Hilux so far. So yeah, it's coming along pretty good. Yeah, there we go. There's like I said, I've just put the tape up, and there's a bit of a closer look at what I'm dealing with. It's not a bother because it's just the rear tray, but yeah, once I get all my fruit in here, we're getting the rear drawer systems, we're getting a battery box, all switches. There's going to be LED lighting all around the entire truck. So yeah, I just wanted to neaten up that so it does look nice and tidy. And I'm also going to do all the roof as well. I don't like this yellowy stained colour. It'd be nice if it was nice fresh white paint, but what I'm going to do is just paint this one first just to see how much paint I've got, and then I'll do exactly the same, tape bottom down and go from there. But yeah, that's what it looks like, and same as the tailgate. The tailgate's pretty ordinary, to be honest. So that will come up a lot better. So you'll see that in a minute, hopefully. Right, there's the first coat. So we've got just a light mist. Like I said, you can still see the scratches, but you just want to give it a light first coat. So we'll let that dry for a bit. We'll come back and hit it again. Right, lighting's not the best, but a lot better. So that's the tailgate. It's all nice and white, and all the back area now is pretty neat. All the back pieces where you actually see it once the rear draw system's in, that's all nicely done. And yeah, the tray's not so great. You can still see a bit of it, but I've run out of paint. But like I said, I'm not too worried. It was more just to cover any exposed metal, and that's going to stop the rust. But yeah, we're going to have the rear drawers in here. So yeah, that's the final paint. So once this dries, I'll strip off the paper and we'll have a better look at it, and then we'll get on to doing some more stuff. All right, whilst we're waiting for all that to dry, I'll give you a bit of a look at the actual Hilux itself. So we got the ARB canopy on the back, and yeah, it's a well body. It's got the XTM awning for it. It's actually a rather large one. I opened it up yesterday, and it extends out like a really long way, which is pretty good. So yeah, it's a D4D 3 litre Hilux. It's a 2015. It's got an XTM light bar on the front, and I also modified it yesterday just to put my actual my fishing rod holders on it. It's got the two-way scoop, snorkel. It's got the roof rack as well. One thing I'm going to change eventually will be the rims. I don't like those standard, almost like pursuit rims, but we'll get that changed. It's got the weather strips on the outside. I've got to get a couple of these new latches. As you can see, this one is broken, and same as this one, and a couple on the other side as well. But that's minor stuff. Here's a bit of a look inside. It's got the side steps as well. It's very tidy inside. So I've got my nav man on at the moment, but yeah, she's an automatic 5-speed automatic, or 4-speed, whatever it is. It's got an Oricom two-way in it, but I'm going to actually buy a new lead. As you can see, that lead is just terrible, so I'm going to get a new handpiece for it. It's got a decent enough stereo in it. It's got all different things on it, and it Bluetooths to my phone, which is pretty good. So in here he had a solar regulator in there. So at one stage he had a solar panel on the roof of his car, on the canopy, and he's taken that with him when he sold it, but he still left the regulator, so that's there, and that gives me extra couple power USB ports. I've got another one under there, and my 2 lighter ones. I've also got my inverter there, just for my laptop or whatever I want to charge whilst we're driving. Yeah, it's got side bags, front and steering wheel, passenger airbags. So she's pretty good. It's got, like I said, there's the spotty switch just here. And yeah, the interior is pretty decent. Like I said, we've got my niece over at the moment, so I've got a car seat in here. But yeah, it's pretty nice. Underneath those seats there, when that lifts up, it's got 2 compartments. So that's got my snatch strap and jack and all that sort of stuff in it. So yeah, so plans for it. We're gonna get a King's 4x4 the rooftop tent, but it's actually I think it's a six-man annex. So when that folds out, it's got a room there, plus it's extended out, so it's actually a really large awning. So once I do the video for that, I'll show you me installing it and setting it up, and show you exactly how we set it up on our rooftop. I've got a solar panel coming in as well, which will go up on here, and that's a fixed solar panel. And then, like I said, in the back here, we're going to have the rear draw systems. We're going to have the battery box. So the solar panel will come down, trickle feed the battery, and the battery will then feed everything else that I want. So I've got all these little switches which will mount on the roller drawers for USBs, lighter sockets, things like that. So everywhere I go seems to be the problem when we go camping is the power supply. So yeah, I've managed to get about, I think, maybe 10 or 12 USB ports and probably about 5 or 6 lighter sockets, plus Anderson plugs, which will come with the circuit board or the power switch board that we have from the 4-drive supercentre, which is we'll show you that later as well, and I'll show you how we hook all that up, battery to the switches and everything, all the wiring and stuff like that. And we're going to have, my fridge will be on top of the roll-out drawers, and then on this side we're going to have a big cargo box which we can load up with food and stuff like that, and then in the drawers we'll have all our camping gear and everything else, and fishing and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, like I said, I'm going to paint that, and yeah, it will look like a different truck. Right, there we go. Hopefully it's a little bit better to see, but as you can tell, nice and white, heaps better. I've just got a couple of bits of tape just to pull off of a couple little things, but yeah, like I said, that's all I wanted, was just to keep it nice and neat, so when all the rest goes in, it will be neat. Yeah, look really nice. And yeah, I'm going to tape up all these windows, all the bits of black, and then paint all of the roof white as well, because I really don't like the yellow look to it, but it'll get there eventually. Alright, so that's the video for this one. Was just showing you quickly the first little job of this one. So you would have seen I did, the first job was actually the fishing rod holders, so I mounted that and put it on there. And the other job, I did the reverse camera. I fixed the reverse camera and mounted it in the middle so it actually can see everything that I'm reversing on. But yeah, this was the main one, was just tidying up this back one, ready for when we get the rear drawers. The next video more than likely is probably going to be mounting the solar panels, because the solar panels will be the first one that will arrive. So as soon as that gets in, I'll get on to putting that on the roof and show you how to mount it on the roof, and then we'll start running some wires through, and then yeah. But yeah, like I said, stick around for this channel, because this one will have this Hilux getting built to the way I want it, with all my camping gear, all the power supplies, everything like that. So yeah, if you like that sort of stuff, like I said at the start, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, stay moist.